Okay, so we're gonna be playing Pilot Training Flight Simulator today, and I was gonna do a video on this because they've added some things. So they added an oil rig, they added like a coast guard, which was the main thing. Like there's some other stuff here. I'm not gonna read it all because I'm too lazy. If you want to read it, you can. Pause the video or whatever you want to do. But yeah, there's some stuff here, or you can just join the game. I guess you could do that too. So we're just gonna well, I guess they have these like the Coast Guard areas, and then they have the oil rig. So we're just gonna spawn that. We're gonna spawn to Greater Rock Field, I think it is. If I yeah, no Rockford, not Field. I also have a Bondi Coast Guard because I was gonna be doing the Coast Guard stuff. So the first one is the search and rescue helicopter. And it's just the basic helicopter, nothing extra besides there's a spotlight right here. Oh, and you can turn that on with L if you're on keyboard, which I think is the only thing you can play this with is like keyboard and mouse or a computer. So, yeah. So use L and you have a spotlight or whatever. Of course, you can turn it off. I don't know why I'm saying this, I'm being an idiot. We're going to show you the other one though now. If you go under helicopters, the UH-60 Blackhawk, it's the MH-60 Jayhawk. So I'm not sure why they don't just have two or whatever, because it's different ones. But yeah, that's just how they do it. But this one has this like little rope thing, if you want to call it that, and you can actually grab people, so you can do role plays of like people sinking or whatever. And there also is, well, I'll show you. I'll show you something else they added with the water. We're gonna head over to the Coast Guard base, which I think is around that way somewhere. And while we're heading over there, it's H to lower this, and then Y to raise it. So that's that. Something I just wish is like they had a plane for the Coast Guard, just so you could transport people easier, because helicopters are not the fastest in this game and it takes a while. Like this, here's what I mean by the water update. Well, maybe do a little bit of a role play with them if he wants to, I guess. We'll turn our spotlight on. This one actually has one there and up there. It has two of them. So we're gonna try to get this lined up for him. Oh, he almost had it. I don't know what happened. Like he was on it, but then he got off of it or something. Look there, I think he's on it. So then you hit Y or hold it, and you can pull him up. And it also kind of tips your helicopter, so you just kind of be aware that if you're going to be trying to get multiple people. And yeah, now we got the guy. We can go on over and drop him off at the Coast Guard station. So, no problem. And we can drop them off at here. We're going to try to land a helicopter here, but they're kind of difficult too. So it might take me a little bit to not crash and do a halfway decent landing. We're going to turn on our light just to make it a little bit easier. Alright, there we go. And they also added boats, so if you go on over here, there's a boat spawner. There's, well, boat, I guess, not really boats. It has this little rescue sign right there, has a beacon, if you want to call it that, or just a flashing yellow light. Or orange, I guess, whatever you want to describe it as. You have PTFS Coast Guard right there. And it looks like they have him kind of acting like he's hanging onto the railing that they have. So, it has decent speed. It doesn't actually tell you what it is exactly, but it's more, I feel like, for closer, like, distance areas, because I wouldn't think you would want to take a boat out to someone in the middle of the ocean unless you really needed to, which the helicopter I think could hold more for one thing. It's also just easier to get people, I feel like. But you know, it's preference, I guess, how long you have before the stuff sinks. We're gonna do some really good parking right there. I'm gonna show you how the sinking works now. So if you're going and say you're in a plane or whatever, you know, you touch the water and it will just shut your engines off and you cannot restart it. And you'll slowly start to sink. And also the vehicle, plane, helicopter, whatever you want to call it, it will become locked. So you cannot use it anymore because it's underwater. And that's kind of cool, I guess. If you want to do role plays, there's also a little bit of swimming, but you cannot go down. You just physically cannot go down. Maybe I have a life jacket on. I don't know. That's kind of cool, I guess. So, that's most of the update. He wants me to take him to the airport. I'll do that later, though. So, that's it, and bye, guys.